This video, I am going to show you guys the books that I read in this past year that switched my mindset into seeing people's progress into starting my own process. I'm going to start from the first book I read to the recent one. The first book I read in 2025 was in June, and this book is the one that started it all, The 48 Laws of Power. That book sparked something in me that woke me up from the chapters that talked about really specific what it wants to teach you. Robert Greene has been one of my inspirations. And so we're going to go to book number 2, Seduction by Robert Greene. I read these 2 books. They're about 500 pages each. Those 2 books woke me up. And from reading these books, you should trust me that I'm your mentor. So now we're going to go to the third book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich I consider similar as the 48 Laws of Power, but more into the money, more into business. Now we're going to go into the book list that I made. So the first one in my book list is Meditation by Marcus Aurelius. The second book in my book list is The Magic of Thinking Big. The Magic of Thinking Big is close enough to the Napoleon Hill book. It goes in depth about managing employees if you're a CEO. It talks about more about manage, better, lead fearlessly. All these books are meant for everyone, no matter the field you're in. Now we're gonna go into the third one in my book list. The Subtle Arts of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. This book talks about focusing on what is important to you. Now we're gonna go into the fourth book in my list. The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. I recommend this book to people that wanna learn self-mastery. In the book, it shows how people sabotage themselves into thinking, overthinking, and not getting started into what they want to achieve. This book gave me a push to keep going and reading more books. Okay, now we're going to go into the fifth book in my list, The Almanac of Neville Ravikant. When you say you want to be rich, don't just think money. Think about health, mental, and spiritual. Now we're going to go into the sixth book in my list, The Personal MBA. I recommend this book to the people that want to start a business and don't know what it is a business and how to run a business. So this book I read in December of 2025. This book goes in depth in the first 5 chapters, but it also goes in depth with so many other things, just like how to work with others. As this book also is a book, how to be a CEO or a CEO mindset. This goes in depth if you don't have experience or have a little bit of experience or so much experience in the business field. I recommend you guys to pick this book up. It's going to help you guys so much if you guys want to start a business. I'm going to go into the 7th book in my list. Ego is the Enemy. This talks about how your ego is sabotaging you. I recommend this book to the people that have succeeded in their life but have a big ego. The 8th book I didn't bring today, but it's Humilitas. This book talks about how humbling yourself for the sake of others, lowering your ego. Now we're gonna go into the 9th book in my list, The Great Mental Models. This book goes in depth of how to make decisions. If you guys want to get more information about each book, I recommend you guys go to ChatGPT, put in the title of the book, put the author, and ChatGPT is gonna give you a summary of what the book is about. The recent book that I just finished is The Power of One More. Each book could teach you so many things and just levels you up, levels your confidence, and just knowing that you know a little bit more. The first chapter of this book talks about identity, switching who you are to the person who you want to be. Second chapter of this book talks about switching your mindset. The third chapter in this book talks about one more try, about giving yourself one more try to do something again, to start something again, start the business that you wanted to do, or if you failed one time, try one more time. The fourth chapter in this book talks about time management. What he talks about in this chapter is about how he lives 3 days in one. From 6 to 12 p.m., it's one day for him. From 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., it's his second day. From 6 p.m. to 12 a.m., it's his third day. So he says, while people live 7 days a week, I'm living 21. As well, he also says, when people are living 365 days, I'm living 1,000. Chapter 5 talks about emotions, about how your emotions triggers you into thinking. Chapter 6 is one of my favorite chapters in this book It talks about associations, who you surround yourself with. It talks about your inner circle, your outer circle, and your other outer circle. So your inner circle is about the people that you surround yourself every day, such as your family. The second outer circle is the people that you see time to time, just like your doctor, your teacher. This concludes the whole video. Hope you guys enjoy this. Keep going day by day. In this video, I am going to share with you 12 books I have read so far that switched my mindset from watching people's progress into starting my own process. Stay until the end to see the book that changed my whole life. This is the book that changed my life. I recommend this book to everyone watching. If you've been wanting this book, this is the sign to go and buy it. Because if it changed who I am now, my mindset, and how I live, I guarantee you it will change yours as well. And remember, a wise man is the master of his mind.